welcome back to Imperium. So last time we saw the introductory part. We saw what is an ER model. Then we saw the elements that are present in the ER model. It's entity, attribute, and relation. We saw their types. So weak entity, types of attributes, types of relations. So today we will learn SQL language, that is the query language, which is used to manipulate data inside the database. So now there are two types of DBMS, that's relational database management system and non-relational database management system. So in the relational database management system, the data is stored in a table format. So you can see the roll number, name, class. This is the relational database management system. And in non-relational database management system, the data is stored in key value pair. So we will learn this later. So now what does SQL stands for? It's structured query language. So SQL is used for update, delete, insert data in the table, which is for the relational database management system. Now these are the commands. I'll just show you directly instead of going one by one, page by page. So first we will learn the how to create a database. So the command for that is create database. Now I have already created a database named Imperium, so I will name it Imperium 1. Then you select this and select this option, the execute statement under the keyboard cursor. So you can see action output. In the action output, it's tick. That means the database is created. Now if you select this one more time and run it again, you will see that it has denied it because it also says that can't create database because it already exists. So this is the creation. Now if you, let's say you did a spelling mistake or something else, how would you delete the database? So the syntax for that is drop database, the database name, so now it is giving an error because we haven't given semicolon here. We'll just go semicolon. Now we'll select it and then execute. You can see the database has been dropped, and because we didn't insert anything, 0 rows are affected. So now once again, so this was creating and drop. Next is after creating the database, how will you connect to the database? So you will use the syntax as use and database name. So the first database I created was Imperium. So this is, see, this database. You can see use Imperium. It has accepted it. So now we are working in the Imperium database. So if we create any tables and insert the data in it, we'll find it in the database Imperium. So if you have created many databases, so in here you can see it directly. But if someone is using a terminal, so how will you see how many databases are there, what name of the database is there? So for that the query is show database. This is the query. It will be databases. Now we select run. So here you can see all the databases. So show databases is one of the most useful uh, commands, because if you have created multiple databases like I have, you can get to see what is the name of the database, and you can use them later on. So it's not much useful in MySQL workbench, but the people who has used MySQL shell or the terminal directly, so this command is very useful. Next we'll see the creation of table. So we'll go create table and then table name. So I'll take table name as student, and then open close circle bracket, semicolon. Now in the circular brackets, we will insert the information that we want. For example, here we wanted the roll number, name, and class. So like that, I will write roll underscore number. Uh, Note that the spaces are not allowed. So as if you write roll and number, the space is not allowed for the element name. So you have to go you can just type it together only, that's roll number, or you can give it a underscore to separate the words. So now roll number, then data type. So for roll number we can take data type as integer. So the int comma. Now second one was name. So name, and in C or C++ we use character, and by character we use string. So in Java we directly use string function. MySQL doesn't have string, it has varchar. So varchar, that means variable character, and we have to define number in it. So we can give the like limit. So how many number of elements are you limiting that user can input? So I'll just give 30. Remember that it will stop at 30, it won't go further 30. But if you type less than 30, let's say a name is Ayush, so Ayush only has 5 letters. So the it won't say key it's only 5 letters, I want all 30 spaces to be filled. It will allow the less than and equal to 30 elements or characters in the backend. Also you can uh, use the text, that is the text data type. In this you don't have to give a limit or anything, you can just type text. So name text, and then we had classes where year we had. So year, so that is in which year you are studying. And for year again we will use varchar or text. So I'll give varchar here, and then select the table, execute. Now you can see the create table query has been executed. Now to insert data into the table, we'll go, the syntax for inserting is insert into table name, that is student, and values. Again brackets will give. So now in this order, first roll number, then name, and then the year. In this order we have to insert the data. So for example, I'll give roll sorry, I'll give roll number as, let's say, 10. Remember, for text and varchar, that is for characters, you have to give double inverted commas, and you have to write in between them. So name, I'll give let's take Ayush only, and for year we'll give SY. So after this, we can select it and execute. You can see the insert query has been executed. You can like do this again, like copy it, then paste, then change the values down, or you can just give a comma here. It's comma, and in the same order, just copy this, paste it. You can paste it multiple times. Just separate it by commas, and then change the values. Here we'll give R. Here we'll give third year 13. Go with Ninad. First year 14. Go with Pranav. Let's say let's keep Pranav in second year. So now we'll select this and then execute. So you can see the new data has been inserted. Now we'll select, that is retrieve the data. How to get the data again? So we'll go select star from table name. So remember, the star here means all of the elements and all of the data. So when you say select star from student, the star indicates that all the entities that are present in the data, that is the roll number, the name, the year, I want all of that to show. We'll go select star from student, execute. You can see, because we first inserted like Ayush in a single layer, and then we took it again, it has taken Ayush two times. So there is a key for that which you can give. It's called primary key. So when you use primary key, it allows only one entry of, like, it doesn't allow a duplicate entry. So let's say if I took, like, if I gave the roll number a primary key, so it wouldn't have taken two entries of the roll number 10. It would have just declined it because we would have given the primary key. So I'll show you that also. I'll show you that in the next table. I'll show you how to drop the table. So this was retrieving, and now how deleting the table. It's drop table and table name. Let's drop table student. Select and execute. As you can see, the table has been dropped, and all the entries are also gone with it. Now we'll create another table. In that, I'll show you like the use of primary key. So for example, let's take this table only. So I'll just give or add primary key to the roll number. Remember, you should add the primary key to the entities or the attributes that are like that won't repeat. Like, you cannot give primary key to the names because many people have the name Ayush, but to roll numbers in student management system or in college, you can give the primary key to the roll number. You can also give the primary key to the phone number. So that is the use. So the entities or attributes which are going to be singular, and you know that don't need to be duplicated, so you should give primary key to them. So now I've given primary key to the roll number. We'll insert the same values. Execute. Oh, sorry, we haven't created. My bad. Now to this. So we can see create table, NC table. Now we'll select for the student. So remember, these are the inputs for now, and let's add another input. Let's insert into student values, and so now we'll add the next same. So I'll take the same roll number, that is, let's say I take 11, and you know what, even if I take a different name, for here I took Arya for the roll number 11, even if I take Atharva, comma, Atharva, and then let's take F5 only. So see that I have changed the name, the year, but that won't matter because of the roll number. The query won't execute. See, it says duplicate entry 11 for key student primary. So this means that there is already an entry for the roll number 11, and because of the primary key, the database is not allowing us to make another input of the same roll number. That is a duplicate input. According to it, it doesn't check the name or the year that we have given, because we haven't given any condition for it. Just because the roll number is similar, it is repeated, the database does not allow the entry. So now let's just change the entry. After changing the roll number, as you can see, it allows the insertion operation. So here Atharva is added. Also the order that you like insert the values in, it will remain in that order only. It won't like go alphabetically or the number wise. It doesn't check that. It just goes, it's first in and first show, like it's like that. So this, at last we'll just drop the table again. So these were the database operations and the table operations. Will we have more operations such as update, and we have many operations in the retrieving data format. Because here we are just using star, that means we want all the data that is present in the database or the table, let's say the table. But when there is a where clause, it's WHERE, it it can, with that you can give multiple conditions, and you can retrieve the data for a specific thing, that like a specific name or a specific year, or let's say if you have added the percentage, you want all the students that have gotten above 80%. So you can also give that condition, and it will show you the students name only for those who have grade equal to or greater than 80%. So we'll see those clauses and more operations in the next lecture. Thank you. And if you have any doubt, you can like put it in the comment section, and we'll try to solve it as soon as possible. Thank you.